in to replace the goaltender Jerry that left the game with an injury, and well, he stopped 12 shots as the Bees lose. They're back in action on Saturday night. Thursday night football, the Seahawks have a 14-13 lead. Third quarter on the Rams. The Patriots injury report, well, it was long. Carlton Davis, Marcus Jones, Harold Landry, and Robert Spillane. They were all on the injured list. And Jacoby Myers has signed a 3-year extension worth $60 million, $40 million guaranteed with the Jaguars. Headlines, they're brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next draft or oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray.
And he scores! What a blast by Pastrnak!
The Bruins play here.
20 seconds to go. Edmonton with a puck in their own zone here and just letting the clock run out. Evan Bouchard standing behind Calvin Pickard. And he'll just continue to stand there as the final seconds tick off. So Edmonton will win it in the first of the two meetings this year as they take it 3-1 the final here at TD Garden tonight. Bruins suffering just their second loss in the last 7 games.
Called it the measuring stick game? Yeah, it was. Connor McDavid's the best player on the planet. They can play both goaltenders. It doesn't matter. They are just 2 goals better than you. Now, were there some bad penalties like Mason Lohrei, etc.? Yep. Could they have been better tonight? Absolutely. You got outclassed. I'm not saying the Bruins played bad either. It was a boring game, to be honest with you, although Edmonton is so fast, and they're one of the best teams in hockey. But tonight, there was a difference here. They had the best player on the planet. That was the difference tonight. You actually saw a talent difference here. Connor McDavid helped the Oilers pull away from the Bruins tonight. So if you went to the Garden hoping to see the best player in the world, you got what you paid for, that's for sure. Bruins lose 3-1 tonight. They'll play game 2 of their stretch of 4 versus the Canadian teams Saturday night versus Vancouver. Edmonton took the lead on a power play with a little bit of puck movement there. McDavid led Ryan Nugent-Hopkins off the post, captained by Jeremy Swayman. What's that, like 6 minutes into the game, 1-0. The Bruins answered on the power play. They were in transition. Lindholm up to Zacha, who beat Tristan Jarry with a backhand move. That made it 1-1 with 3 minutes to go in the first. Quinn Hudson, he's a rookie, scored his first goal ever. He made it 2-1, and it was Nugent Hopkins that kind of hit McDavid on that little cross-ice play that literally heard on the broadcast Bob Beers go, uh-oh. And uh-oh it was. Beat Jeremy Swayman. Swayman had 22 saves for the Bees tonight. But I don't know what more analysis I can give you besides Edmonton is just better than Boston.
Clear it for me.
There you go. Uh-oh. I don't know what else I can tell you. Mason Lohrei had a bad penalty. I can look into the box score if you really want me to do that. This was just a night where the Bruins got outclassed by a better team. I mean, losing 3-1 is respectable, if you ask me. They had some shots, though. Remember, Jeannot had a wide-open shot, didn't take it. Pastrnak was being too unselfish. So, like, those are the nitpicks I'll give you. Geeky had a bad night. I thought he gave away the puck a bunch. Middlestat, I don't think had a good night either. I just, from watching, didn't think some of these guys had a good night. But the Bees now 20-15 on the year. They're 12-6 at home. And just to get into Connor McDavid, again, best in the world, so you get what you paid for tonight. This guy has 21 goals and 58 points in 35 games. He has 22 points in his last 8 games. Like, we're talking about the stuff Morgan Geeky's been doing. This guy does it on the regular. And it was the difference tonight. It was. The Bruins have held home ice very well. I got to admit that one. But tonight was just a night where you look back at the Bees again. It's a nice story. They're having a good year. They can definitely fight and hang around. There's no doubt about that. But when you don't have star power, when you don't have guys on 2-3 lines that are legitimately excellent players, some of the best, you saw it tonight. So do I think the Bees are a bad team? I don't. I really like what the Bruins are doing, to be honest with you. And I would continue to try to get better and incorporate younger players when they come up through, from the draft and from college next year. But you need more talent. And I think that the system, Sturm, the guys they have here, they can do all that. They can. But they don't have elite talent. There's always talks about ponies and horses. The Bruins got a couple of thoroughbreds, The rest of them are just ponies. And tonight, you saw the horses in action. And the biggest horse of them all, Connor McDavid, with a big night for Edmonton. So if you're coming home, you want to talk about it, the phone number is 617-779-0985. We're on YouTube as well. If you want to talk about the Bees game, I mean, what else can we say? There was a little controversy in the game, though. We know that Edmonton has moved on from Skinner, and they traded for Jerry. And Jerry left the game with some sort of injury, groin, leg, I don't know what it was. And this Pickard comes in and stops the Bees on 12 straight shots. And the Bruins were going at him. This wasn't, they knew. They smelled blood in the water. But Pickard took care of business. 12 saves in the final period of the game, Swayman now 14-9 on the season. So feel free to react, 617-779-0985. This is where now the Bruins, you play a game like this, you lose tonight. I'm not devastated by any means. I'm sure they're going to look themselves in the mirror and be like, we got beat by a better team tonight. But can you beat Vancouver now, who's not having a great season? They generally bounce back from bad games. It's the one thing I'll say about the Bees this year. You lose tonight, though, now go back, beat Vancouver. When's that game? December 20th? So that'd be what? Saturday night, 7 o'clock in Boston. Ooh, that should be a good one. The Saturday before Christmas, Skaz, in the city? Yeah? Maybe some people, little nutcracker during the day.
Little double dipping.
Nutcracker during the day and the little Bees at night. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to give an analysis here, Skaz. I just thought that there was just a better team with better players. And you also have players who make mistakes against those good players. And, that's kind of the difference. The goaltending, I thought Swayman did everything he could. He got beat a couple of times. This was just one where the other team was better than the other. You hung in there early on, though. You responded. You're down 1-0. The Zacha goal was pretty. I like what I saw there. But it felt like a long night because we've been here all night long, just so everybody knows we've been here all night long. Skaz worked the game. I was just trying to take notes, and there really wasn't much there. But to me, this was just Connor McDavid's best player on the planet. They had a rookie that his first game score a goal. The Bees got Zacha on the board, and they couldn't do anything else tonight. And their goalies got switched, and one got hurt, and the Bees still couldn't do anything. They shot 12 good shots. They just couldn't win the game. So I don't know if you had any other takeaways, guys.
Yeah, I think you're almost being too nice to the Bruins, saying that, Connor McDavid was on the other team, which is true. He is the best player on the planet, but I don't know. I see one shot from David Pastrnak. I see one shot from Morgan Geeky, 2 shots from
Geeky had a bad night. I said that. I didn't really get into everybody else. I thought Pastrnak was a little unselfish.
Maybe a little too unselfish, which is something that we didn't think we'd ever really criticize him for. And I thought Swayman was really good tonight. I know they let up to 3 goals, but I thought he made some huge saves in the third to kind of try and keep him in it. Obviously the refereeing, people are going to have an issue with the low ride penalty there. But if you're low ride, you can't take that penalty. You just got to know better. And then, Pastrnak gets hooked. They don't call it. They call Lindholm for one. Just a little bit of bad luck there. But it's just they do need one more guy to be able to put the puck in the net on the regular basis. They have guys that chip in here and there, and it's carried them to this point. But I think they need another, legit goal scorer for games like this.
I don't know if they can get one this year.
Well, they certainly could. It's just, do you want to give up the assets or not? Because they have picks.
I say no. They need those picks to hit. You can't be trading picks anymore. This isn't a whole rant about what the Bruins should do. Yes, could they go out and get another goal scorer? Yes, they can. That team cannot afford to give up first-round picks anymore. They can't do it. They also have to hit on the Marchand picks that they're getting back. They can't give those up. That's why you moved on from them. So I like what the Bruins are doing because I think that they can tread water and be a playoff contender. But to me, guys, if somebody wants Victor Arvidsson or a Casey Middlestat will give you a second-round pick, you better take it. You better take that. So, yeah, am I being a little too kind to the Beast tonight? I think I am, Skaz, because I went into this one thinking. I said measuring stick. The other team was just better. They were better tonight. And I'm sure if that game went into overtime, it would have taken care of that thing too. Man, if you bet a Rams anytime touchdown, you're going to be pissed. They just got tackled at the goal line. All right, you want to react to the game. The phone number is 617-779-0985. We got Seb. He's in Sudbury. What's up, Seb?
Hey, thanks for taking the call. I'm here with my 9-year-old. We're heading back to the Burbs after the game, and I want to give him a quick take. But, for me, I think the game is different if one of the early breakaways that we had, first period, went glove side, missed the net. We had a couple of chances here or there, but overall, the last 5 minutes of the game, had we played it with that same intensity, I think we would have had a shot.
So I agree with you. The way that they played that third period, going after Pickard, yeah, where was that early on? Dude, there were multiple breakaways, right? Pastrnak had one. He passed it. Janot went right into the net and didn't even take the shot. It pissed me off. You are right. There's some things I think they're going to look at the tape and regret.
Yeah. And Alik, do you want to add something?
I feel like they were shooting a lot, but it just always went over the net. That's what I saw.
Yep.
All right, Seb. Appreciate you, man. Yes. Maybe the scouting report was high glove side. High. The scouting report was shoot high. Thanks, little buddy. I saw the name Seb, and all I could think was Zed. Zed from Pulp Fiction, no longer with us this week. So is it okay, or is it too soon to use the line Zed's dead? Is that too soon? Just want to make sure that, that's what he was known for, right? And then Bruce Willis took his bike. It said Zed on the keychain, I believe. If I recall, I haven't watched Pulp Fiction in a long time. Sam Darnold with another interception. He now has 5 interceptions versus the Rams this year. So for those getting in the car that want to talk some bees, I just wanted to at least throw in some football if you're missing any of that tonight. Andy's leaving the game. What's up, Andy?
Yeah, hey, I don't know what the love test is over McDavid tonight. Look, he is the best player in the world, no doubt. But the Bruins gave up. His goal was a shorthanded goal. The Bruins didn't play up. Pastrnak didn't shoot the puck. I don't know what. I think the Bruins lost this game when they gave up that shorthanded goal.
Yeah, I said that.
You guys don't want to talk about that. You just want to go on the love fest of Connor. Yeah,
who scored the shorthanded goal?
No doubt. McDavid did, no doubt, right?
So did we
know?
not?
It was a shorthanded goal.
Hey, Andy, did you listen? Did you listen?
I did.
So you're saying we didn't say something, but we did.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Difference in this game.
No, that's the problem. You don't know. No, you don't know.
I do.
You don't.
I do know.
No, you don't.
The difference in this game wasn't McDavid.
You were there, and you don't even know what we were just talking about.
I do
Connor
know.
McDavid won the game for them. We played the clip of literally Bob Beers going, "Oh no." So we did talk about it, and the Love Fest is real. The Love Fest is real. The best player in the world went to Boston tonight and beat you, and you watched it.
I did, and it sucked because the Bruins didn't show up in that game.
And we're talking about it. You said we're not talking about it. You said we're not talking about it.
Game like the first quarter. You guys didn't talk about scoring the goal. You're just talking about McDavid.
Yes, because he won the game.
All right, look.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Stop talking about McDavid, but please keep talking about the shorthanded goal because that was the difference. Just remind me, Joe, who scored that shorthanded goal?
It was Connor McDavid.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you the nude? You know who I see every night when I watch hockey? Connor McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl. They're all on display tonight. All I heard was Draisaitl's 4 assists tonight. Connor McDavid. Here's all glaze fest for Connor McDavid. He scored the damn game-winning goal.
Well, Hudson scored the game-winning goal, but McDavid,
whatever.
little
He was a
cherry on
rookie.
top
It was his
there.
first game ever. Do you know he went to BU or one of those?
His
Boston
brother's
schools?
Lane Hudson there up in Montreal. You'll see him soon.
What the hell were you listening to?
Shorthanded goal, Joe. That's what cost
Here
him.
you
the
guys
game.
are talking about the best player in the world, but you didn't talk about the short-handed goal that he scored. Yes, we did. That was weird. I think he just wanted to call in to bust chops. This is See, I wish we had an intern here tonight so they could see what it's like after a Bruins game. All we need to do is unleash the phones. So was Connor McDavid good or not tonight? I need, please, 617-779-0985. I said that Connor McDavid was the difference in the game tonight. I even said they had thoroughbreds and the Bruins have ponies. Is Connor McDavid not a horse? Is he not a horse? Is he winning the Derby? Is he going to win the Triple Crown?
He's a Clydesdale, Joe.
Did I not say all that? Did I not use all those terms? Just like the guy earlier today who said, stop causing drama between Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels. I'm not the one. Tell the coach not to mention his name when they give up 5 straight touchdowns. Tomorrow, Skaz, I'm not here. I got the whole day off tomorrow. I will not think about you at all. Maybe I'll think about you. I won't think about this, though. Mark is in Medford. Hey, Mark.
Yes, Connor McDavid was the difference tonight. And you know something, guys? When he's on the ice, the Bruins, they let him come through the neutral zone. And once he picks up that speed, you can kiss it goodbye because you got to clog up the middle. When he gets the puck, you can't give him the neutral zone. And what the Bruins are missing right now, I wouldn't screw with the forwards right now or the scoring. What they're missing right now is an actual puck-moving defenseman and a defenseman that can score goals. They need like a Miro Heiskanen or a Matthew Schaefer type player because Lowry right now sucks badly, and Charlie McAvoy is not living up to the expectations that we were expecting.
Well, I will say this. I think Lowry sat the bench for a little bit and responded, but tonight he was definitely exposed.
He's like a bag of pucks out there. He tries to hit somebody, he bounces off them, and when he has the puck, they take it right away from him like it doesn't even exist. I mean,
well, I agree with that. Those guys have no respect for Mason Lowry's ability. I agree with that.
Oh, and like I said, McDavid, once he comes to the neutral zone, Jim, forget it. He's long gone.
I'm Joe. I love Jim, but I'm Joe. I feel bad for Jim, too. He probably gets Joe, too. It's just the name of the show, though, Skaz, It's the Joe Show. Just remember that. Joe Show. Joe Show. Brendan's in Lowell. Hello, Brendan.
Yeah, we got to get Mikey Eisenman off the warm-up. Dude, we've had Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand running the warm-up for the last 20 years. We got Mikey Eisenman running the warm-up. How the hell are we supposed to win any games with Mikey Eisenman running the warm-up?
Bro,
It's embarrassing.
Bro, you were hammering.
It's embarrassing.
You were hammering beers tonight, huh? You there? That guy was hammering beers. Did you hear that?
He's staying hydrated, Joe.
How the hell I gotta win games with Mikey Eisenman?
I'm just glad he called him the correct name because he was calling him Mikey Yzerman on hold. Yes.
Wait a second, guys. So Mikey Eisenman was running the warm-ups.
I couldn't care less about who's running the warm-ups.
They always let anybody
Yeah.
run. Like they let everybody.
Casper Dogovins probably ran a warm-up back in the day.
Oh, that's got to be a guy who takes his hockey serious. Like his hockey league, he's got to run the warm-ups because he's like the best player and takes it seriously. Oh, I know people that are like that, guys. Like when I played football, we used to have lines in calisthenics. I don't know if you know.
Oh, yeah.
But they were like lines.
They're stations.
Well, I was the captain of my line. So I had to make sure that everybody in my line was running their sprints and making sure they were touching the line and all that stuff. But now, listen, I'm flexing from I don't brag about my high school days, okay? Well, sometimes. But anyways, that's a guy that brags about him running the lines, man.
Now, here's a guy.
Man. We got the guy who says you should talk about you're glazing about Connor McDavid, but you're not talking about Connor McDavid.
Talk about the shorthanded goal, but don't talk about Connor McDavid.
Why is Mikey Yasmart running the warm-up?
Mikey Yzerman, yep.
Yeah, okay. Where else should we go? Let's go with Kevin in Andover.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
I was at the Bruins game tonight, and is it just me or is Pasta not shooting the puck enough?
I agree with you. I think he's been a little bit pass happy.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not bringing up McDavid again, but right after he scored that goal, I feel like the momentum completely shifted right after.
Kevin,
the Bruins were taking dumb penalties and everything.
The second he scored the goal, I shut the game off.
Exactly.
You probably drove home. You probably left.
Nope, I stayed till the end.
Well, you got home fast.
I can't leave watching. I can't leave when I'm watching the best player on the planet play at the Garden.
How'd you get home so fast?
I don't know.
No. Wait. So you left the Garden. Where'd you park?
I had a relative pick me up.
Okay. So you got the old, hey, I'm out front in front of halftime pizza.
Hey, Joe, the old man went in and picked him up.
There you go. Right? And then you blew through everybody.
Okay, guys, I'll leave early and go get you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And I'm with them.
All right, and then you guys just scooted right up 93 and blew by everybody, right?
Yep, you got it. Yep, you got it. Across the bridge. Merry Christmas, Joe.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
An entire family on the line there, Joe.
You know what, though? Power move right there. Hey, old man. The old man goes, you stay.
That's responsible.
I'll get the car.
Smart.
Because he knew. He knew after the Connor McDavid goal. Why don't we start the car so we can beat the traffic, get right up to Tobin, hit 93, bing, bang, boom.
They're home before 10:30.
I mean, what could you have hit on the way home? There's a lot of discussion there. Maybe a Red Heat Tavern? I don't know, something like that. All right, one more. Tom's in the car. Tom.
Joe, how we doing, big guy? Couple things. One, $58 for 2 sun cruises at the Garden. What happened there?
Well, it's not a seltzer. It's a Sun Cruiser.
I was like blown off my top there with that. That was ridiculous. But number 2, whoever doesn't think McDavid was the difference in that game are morons. is sitting in that game, and I think you said it, Beers, you could see McDavid on a breakaway 5 seconds before it happened. We're like, oh, game over. Whomever doesn't think McDavid was the difference, morons. And, Joe, you should lead the warm-up on Saturday night for the W for the Bruins.
Hell yeah.
We'll talk to you, man. Take care.
All right, man. I mean, I can't skate, but I'll lead the warm-ups.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, listen. I think, listen, I got a big belly. Like, if you look at my body, people just think I'm like a fat dump. We've talked about this before. I'm not a fat dump. I just have I'm a big, huge human with a belly.
You're a big man, Joe.
No, but I think I don't want to try it, but I'm pretty sure I could touch my toes.
I like the confidence. You're not going to try, but I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm not going to try, Skaz. But I'm pretty sure if I put my feet together, I could touch my toes. But that's calisthenics, right? What else are we doing in the warm-ups? We stretching?
Oh, you got to stretch, Joe.
Can I sit up, down and do the old leg over, when the left elbow to stretch?
Oh, yeah. Little hot cross buns,
There you go, hot cross buns.
Stretch it out.
Maybe you get like the quad, lay all the way back, What kind of songs can we play?
Oh, you'd have Alice in Chains bumping.
Oh, yeah, we'd be bumping Rooster maybe. Maybe a little bit of Wood. Or like down in I don't know. What's something cold? I'll think of something cold because it's ice hockey. I can't believe somebody's pissed. Dude, I have been doing, Skaz, I have worked at this radio station coming up on 16 years in May. I don't think I've ever had somebody call about the warm-ups.
Yeah, Mikey Eisenman there.
No, I'm really thinking about this. I've seen brides fall and slip. I watched Zadorov last year break a stick and literally blow the game, which I never saw before. I've done them all. I've done Stanley Cup wins and losses at this station. I have never, ever, ever had someone call in and complain about who's running the warm-ups. 15 years I've been here. Never, ever have I had that. Which, again, I would like to just tell you is not the reason why they lost tonight. It was 1-1. You gave up a goal to the rookie Hudson. And then you played with your head down, and Connor McDavid stole the puck from you and then scored a goal to put the game away. That's what happened tonight. All right, we'll take one more. Joe's at the Garden.
Hey, Mari, what's up, buddy?
Yo.
I've seen you before. Hey, that guy that just called, I bartend at the Garden on the 6th floor. He said he paid $52 for 2 Sun Cruises. He's a liar.
He's
only 33.
Okay. I've seen you I've seen you on the 6th floor?
Yeah, you've seen me before. You've seen me at A&B as well.
Oh, I know who you are. Yeah, I know. I was with Dom when I met you.
Yeah, you were Dom. Yeah, that's me.
Right.
I'm on the 6th floor right above the sports deck. That guy was a liar, and I bet he didn't tip.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, Joe? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How you been, brother?
Hey, it's just I'm off tomorrow, man. After tonight, 30 minutes, I'll go home.
Nice, kid. Good for you, man. Yeah, good for you. I'm on my way home. I just got off of work. I worked a hard shift, and that guy lied. Our beers are expensive, but all the money goes to the ice and the court. Come on. Give the bartenders a break.
Yeah, and Joe, listen, we only work in fact on this show.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, well, listen, we're going to be over there soon. Myself, Skaz, we're going to be up there someday. I'll come find you on the 6th floor.
All right, brother. I'll be there. Right above the sports deck, J&J's Bar, right at the Loft Lounge.
You remember that, Skaz. All right, buddy.
All right, brother.
I appreciate you. My phone won't hang up. All right, thank you. Thank God yours did, Skaz, because mine didn't. All right, let's go to a break. You're coming home from the game. We can talk about it. And if you want to just say what's up, you know what? Or if you're really good at like warm-ups, I'd like to know how to run a warm-up line. We'll do all that next on the Sports Hub.
What? Hey, I'm on the radio. Chill.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
see people calling in. We'll get to you in a minute here. So Skaz, you know how like your birthday and Christmas are right next to each other?
Yes.
You know how like you've always talked about you just deal with however that people handle it?
Yeah, you get porked.
Well, I porked you this year.
I got porked?
Well, not yet. I did
a preemptive porking?
I did your engagement, birthday, and Christmas all in one gift.
Well, that excites me.
So when I leave, it's in my car.
All right.
But I did it all at once.
I don't think that's porking. That's very nice of you.
No, but okay, because you're humble and modest, so you're not going to say anything. But I sandwiched it all at once. What does that make? What does that make me? An opportunist?
I appreciate it.
Well, no, listen, you're humble. Get over all that.
I'm being
got
serious.
You. You're happy no matter what. I got it.
Any gift as well. I got a nice gift card from Kevin Majori today. It said,
Whoa!
Congrats on the house. Thanks for the help.
Okay, so he did the same thing.
Of course.
All right.
I have no issues with that. No issues whatsoever.
So I all day long was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this all right now. So others did it too.
Yeah, it's nice gesture.
So you could potentially be getting housewarming, birthday, and Christmas
bundled. Yeah, everything's bundled nowadays.
This could be like, when you buy a house, you need auto and home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this could be the triple bundle here for you, you know?
Man, no complaints on my end.
So I thought people were going to bust my chops about doing it all at once because, if I had a birthday near Christmas, I would like both celebrated. I would like Christmas celebrated. I'd like my birthday celebrated. And I'm sure that's what happens with you. Your birthday's the 23rd, the next day is Christmas Eve, and the next day is Christmas. Well, the people you didn't see on your birthday, they see you then, and then you get the birthday and the Christmas, right?
Yeah, as a kid, it almost worked out in that aspect where you were around so much family that week that they were almost like obligated to, like even family you might not normally see just for a birthday because it was Christmas. I would, be around them and I'd get an extra, $20 here and there. So that was definitely one of the small benefits of the Festivus birthday.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that. So I'm glad Kevin did it.
Yes, no issues whatsoever. Very, very grateful.
So okay, yeah, and again, I got the whole grateful part. I just wanted the listeners, not to judge me on doing the old bundle, but I'm a bundle guy. I like a good bundle.
I like a good bundle as well.
Like if it's like, hey, get your meals and deals, I want to know what the meal and deal is.
Love a good meal deal.
You ever do takeout? It's like you can get 2 pizzas right now for $22, or it's like you can get the bundle pack. I want the bundle pack.
Done. Throw an extra fry in there for like $2.99. Done.
Sometimes they give you an extra fountain drink. I don't need the fountain drink, but you know what? It's part of the bundle. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest. So the bundle is good, is what I'm realizing here. All right, let's hit a headline. It's the final headline of the night. And then I guess we'll look ahead. I'll give you my Ravens-Patriots thoughts. And if you want to call in on the Bees, you certainly can. And if you know how to do warm-ups, I'd like to know. So we'll hit the headline here. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. What about a Frito scoop?
Ooh.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The best of is always the greatest when you get it. Bruins lose tonight 3-1. The difference in the game, a rookie named Hudson. People are wondering about the Frito clip that you just played. And I believe it was someone that was talking about a dip one night, and then I mentioned that the best chip to dip with is an actual Frito chip. And I think he went, oh.
What about a Frito scoop?
Ooh.
Like, if you hit my belly button, like the Pillsbury Doughboy used to go, right? That was, ooh.
You want some more, Joe? Why not?
But you know what? Why not?
I banged my head against the wall. I ran out of my house. I went down, went to Shanghai Moon in Medford. I got 3 Mai Tais. I blacked out. I tried to ride my bike home. I crashed into a tree, fell down onto the pavement, and I said, why? Why?
That really happened. That was a real phone call. Whereas some guy on his bike named Joe from Medford went to Shanghai Moon in Medford, drank Scorpion Bowls, crashed, and said, why? Why, oh, why? Oh, we haven't heard from, we heard from Joe recently, I think.
Not too long ago. Here's a good one.
Bill O'Brien, dumb effing moron.
So it's Dan Lifshitz. Okay.
Upset with Bill O'Brien.
Can I share? I'm going to share a story on the air that I probably shouldn't. So I was, let's just say I was at a place today where someone said, hey, I knew Dan Lifshitz. And I said, oh, and he goes, yeah, we went to high school together. And I went, oh, cool. And he goes, yeah, I also saw his tweet about the Red Sox. Probably won't be having him anytime soon. And I went, oh. And I go, I think I'm going to text Dan that. And I did. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did you just see his tweet?
And Joe, you got a Cooper Kupp touchdown.
Boom! Anytime. Wait, did I hit?
I think.
I took Cooper Kupp.
Unless I missed it.
And
I just looked up and they were showing Cooper Kupp in the end zone, unless it was a 2-point conversion.
Sometimes I forget Cooper Kupp's not on the Rams because you think of him on the Rams, right? I took Kyron Williams for a touchdown too.
Yeah, he hasn't got it. They gave it to Corum on the goal line.
I didn't like that.
Me neither.
Okay, Cooper Kupp doesn't show that he scored a touchdown.
Oh, must have been the 2-point conversion. They got me, Joe. That's on me. Hand up.
I don't like that.
Me neither. If he's in the end zone, it should be a touchdown.
How do you feel? Oh, did you remember we had Bill Spiros in last night? He couldn't tell us. Somebody hit for $900,000, and Massachusetts didn't want to pay the bet because technically you weren't supposed to be betting on. It was like a prop that you shouldn't be betting in Massachusetts.
Well, then don't offer it would be my.
That's what happened. Dude's getting his $900,000.
Good. Remember when Welker got paid out at the Derby there, and they were like, "Oh, we made a mistake," and he was like, "I'm not giving the money back." He started throwing it in the crowd.
He made it rain. Oh, that would happen to you.
Oh,
no.
They'd make me give it back.
No, you'd be like, "Hey, Skaz, that wasn't. We weren't offering that, and you took advantage of it." And
you actually have to pay us interest actually on the money.
Yeah, that would happen to you for sure. But yeah, Bill Spiros was all over. He had it actually under his hat, and then he covered it all night long. So I give him a shout out. It went viral, made the news. I feel like Bill's becoming a reporter again. Like he's like reinvented himself. Like he works for bookies, but all he does is report.
Guys, he's made a career. He's been well respected in many different places.
And I know he was people might not know this, but he was the obnoxious Boston sports fan. It was like a moniker kind of thing that he was doing. But I do think now that I don't know if they still do that, but he's become much more of a producer. So good one on that one. I mean, that's a story that should be out there. I'm glad to know that was reported. All right, enough of this stuff. Patriots-Ravens. I like the Patriots. I'm in on the Patriots. I think the Patriots get out to a hot start like they've been doing. I've given you the numbers. Drake May is a hell of a first half quarterback. If you look at their betting lines, they've won 9 straight, I think, in the first half. maybe the Patriots are front runners. I'm not ready to call them that. I'm not ready to do it. I don't think the Ravens can come back. I'll say anything 14 or more, they won't come back. Now, I don't want to test Lamar Jackson because, he's going to. Lamar, I think, realizes the situation. Now, the Ravens got to win out in order to have a chance at the end. I think they have to win this game and 2 more in order to face Pittsburgh to go to the playoff, essentially. A lot of pressure on Lamar. I think Todd Monken hasn't been a good fit. I think John Harbaugh's on the hot seat. I can't believe that, by the way. It's Monken or it's Harbaugh, and I think it's probably both. Because Lamar ain't going anywhere.
Giants? Buffalo?
John Harbaugh's a good coach. He's been surrounded by a lot of good. They've been the draft. They lost the guy that's been drafting all those years too.
Who, Ozzie Newsome?
No, they had some like
one of the assistants.
I think he went to. I want to say he went to like Tennessee or with Bergonzi. I don't know why. I feel like that's what happened. Someone said it's me, Joe. JP. Hi, JP. Best fast food dips to use on chips, not nuggets. I told you I'm a Caesar Ranch. You know what I want in the holiday? I'm getting Kowloon for Christmas.
Love that.
Gotta pick it up, bring it to Mom's. But you know what? I think I told you this. I must have had 20 to 25 shrimp cocktail on Thanksgiving. And then I was ripping the shells off and eating those too. But I love a good shrimp cocktail. All right, that's it, everybody. I'm off tomorrow. Skaz is here with Mark Dondero. And then Skaz is gone next week. So this is the last time you will hear from myself and Skaz. So, happy birthday, James Scaramazino. Happy Festivus.
Thank you, Joe.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Christmas
New
to all.
Year. And I'll talk to you guys Sunday, late night, post game. And I'll be here Monday. So, bye, Skaz. I'm Joe. Talk to you guys tomorrow at 6.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.